Hello everyone, I'm Coyote Jack, and well, I was just checking on this since it got flooded over the whole Twitter. But I have to say this, even if I cover this, more stuff eventually will come out. But for now, look at what we have. Well, I covered the meltdown of that community manager, and you know how things went as expected. Now more people decided to fork the engine. And well, I wanted to share this one with you because well, I found it hilarious and great at the same time. Lolly dot. I forked Godot and rebranded it for the sake of supply chain security against possible threats. AG license change to enforce working for engine users. See the power of open source. Yeah, again, what they were fucking thinking. Since it escalated pretty bad. Hey Godot, I say I was making a bet about killing communist pedophiles and your community manager blocked me. What was that a mistake or did you interpret that as a personal attack reason? Even Grumps covered this. If you want a real story behind Godot, check this out. Godot Cafe was the official server's until the new community manager took over and asked it for a new one. Key programmer mysteriously fired because he is Russian and because they wanted to build a signal about the Russian-Ukraine war. I have a lot of opinions that will pull my Warhammer Exterminator's case for Ukraine because I'm not happy with them for various reasons, but still. Oh man, until and then looking very much like wrong country affiliation politics and refusal to take a political stance. Because they always do this shit. There's nothing political about being a good decent person. Oh, they always do the same shit. Activist program manager a quien hijacking the project. He's cock. Oh, there is yeah, he went protected. Of course. Oh man. This is it. This pod is dated in the only way we know the Godot creator fully supports these policies and is not just standing out of politics. Yeah, exactly, because the dude had at least a couple of hours for fire that community manager, but he decided to do this. There is nothing political about a bit a good system person, and people know out of this engine. And even this shit went escalated even further than what I'm just displaying here. So yeah, everyone covered that. They created a huge community, huge crisis. Well, no, the engine is officially dead. From the official forums, from the official people, is dead. Nobody's going to support this shit anymore, thanks to this fucking poisonous animal. Why would you have to pay attention? Every lucid, bright color, poisonous animal always have the flag showing, and they did. But this one is not the one. I'm going to show you the article later. So they block users from GitHub, and then on while also they are trying to force them to dox themselves. This is from Parent Nation. Godot are trying to dox users by forcing them to send their Gmail email when applying for an unblock. Because they blocked from Twitter, while also they got blocked from fucking Twitter. Excuse me, GitHub. I have it. I have it right here. Wait a moment. Godot. They released this corporate non-apology claiming, yeah, that again, well, they say that we stands by this. We want to say we have inclusive free speech environments and all that shit. They they went with the non-corporate apology from the AAA industry, and of course they believe it so well that they look at the replies. But what is it? Here is below. This one. This was the Discord that they decided to suddenly disavow. Let's be honest here. Do you think this is a even a stable person to hire? Because he got hired. You can bet it was hired by the CEO. And of course, he spammed the N word all over the place. This one. Godot also borrowed from accessing the product too, even if they have forked money to them. Let's not forget in that now. I should have showed you to you this before the other one. So they block from the GitHub not only the ones criticizing them, they were immediately blocked on Twitter, they block paid contributors, especially one that gave far more money than anyone else. Not to AAA levels like Unity or Unreal Engine, but still a lot of money to support this. And people, of course, they give the correct attack to this fucking community manager by posting, fix this issue, drop the politics, fix this issue. I can't actually make this engine work properly because of this. Can you make an actual fixing here? But no, they fired the competent one because of politics. So imagine all those backers, have been giving money to a scam all this time. They are not putting resources in what it should be. Instead, they're hiring all those DEI sellers. I just want to show you this. This article even summarizes what we have found just for now. Godot Meltdown gets even worse as Sweet Baby Ink defender Remy Berchel D now admits to blocking users on GitHub. So yeah, she admitted it. They all started with this. Normal replies, they're sharing their projects and praising Godot. Alan replies, people ranting because Godot support queer people almost no depths. I love the Godot community so much for wearing out people. The same gaslighting. As simple as that, they want to keep lying. Because they're lying bitches. Oh man, even some Twitters got deleted here. Just to be straight, as the only person who posted about being banned conventionally omitted to share the GitHub issue that got them banned. Oh man, we have that. Post deleted by the author. Uh, Nobody's giving the praise. Nobody is sending them flowers. Well, we only send flowers to the Godot's grave. So it's the head of Godot in denial. Peter Aquar. Just Leninsky seems like he doesn't care at all, especially on his Twitter. He just gone with this take. We have the screenshot? Yeah, we have the screenshot because yeah, this fucker. At this point, what he already got from the funding, the contributions, the donations, he is going to cash out and leave. And probably with that, he is going to disappear from the internet. But well, Godot Engine had everything to succeed, and they decided to throw away because they decided, yeah, we want to hire just the AI in a hopes for having some AAA or company or having Microsoft or Sony or Nintendo picking us. This, I want to think why there was the thinking they had to hire this DEI zealot. I want to think maybe BlackRock had investment, but I don't think so at this point. It was an open source, or probably they got paused because they want to suck the dicks of the same people that destroyed the gaming industry in the West and they are currently destroying it in Asia, especially in Japan. Just like what I ranted with those DEI voice actors. Well, no, they were not DEI, but sure they were woke as fuck. They could have talent, but still they are DEI zealots, and they want to influence the projects. It is when it comes to fan service. Ah, well. So he said, I deeply believe that any political discussion that puts labels to a group of people is on one that should not have started. And most of the people in this planet, no matter their political compass, we are witnessing that all this shit is because of one political leaning in this fucking fiasco. And it is the far left woke ideology. The communist, modern communist ideology that if you put that in Russia and or China, they will get exterminados quickly. But well, since they know they are safe here in the West, they are just going to force their shit out. I told you this will happen. And now your engine is hijacked by people making propaganda with it. That's right. Even if you want to be a developer and have voice actors, you have to pay attention. If you play like left leaning way, you are even giving a chance to those voice actors that are 95% woke to use your project as an activist platform. At this point, I have to say it's too risky to even have games with voice actors unless there is AI. I would rather use AI in voice acting to avoid this shit because these fucking zealots are everywhere at this point. I did think they're winning, but that's not the case. They just kill it. Even these fucking DI zealots, just like I said before, they cannot create, only corrupt and destroy. And since they destroyed an engine that could have, at least it could have the potential to give them money because probably some studios will hire them, but not anymore. That opportunity snuffed away by their own sword. They died by their own sword. And they think that, oh, we made conservatives mad. They, I'm going to, I was planning with Unity. Y- I'm going to switch to Godot now. Just like I saw in one of my comments in the video I made about this, I'm just like, motherfucker, you you're just virtual signaling, and even if you are an actual developer, you wouldn't have any sort of support moving forward because that engine, just like it has been stated by many of the developers that they were complaining about this whole shit show, that the engine has a lot of problems and they never put the resources anymore to fix it because they fired the only competent developer for brownie points over fucking Ukraine. Congratulations! You play this. You play yourself. Congratulations. Do you want a scratch in your back? Nah, probably you're scratching your butt just like the fucking homosexual you are. Well, no, they they did this to themselves. They did it. And just like, well, more engines are going to come out. Well, the forks from this shit show. Ah, man, just like I showed. Red Dot and this one just to mock them. And I can bet you they are reading about looking at this because as soon as they see Lolly, they just get fucking insane. So, to put it simple, Godot is dead. Now there is Red Dot and Lolly Dot. And this one, just what I say, with the competent developer, here's the story. It would seem that Remy at Godot has a long history of virtue signaling to the LGTB mafia. On this, he has admitted of being the one who is blocking users on GitHub. Yeah, the one without a when account protected. Fucking bitch. And as you can see in the description, it's just mental illness. And just like as always, the left can't meme just as they can't shoot. Oh man. All the worst people on the internet getting blocked by Godot on Twitter is pretty funny. Yeah, good luck. Like people that they will actually were willing to support you, get a full project, and with the end product you could actually get advertisement to actually get more funds. That is enough away. Hope the virtually was worth it. Interesting, after Yuri was allegedly fired from Godot back in January, he had an interaction with Remy regarding SBI Gamergate in March. Despite Yuri doubled down and agreeing with mainstream narratives, he seemed to take side of gamers against Sweet Baby Inc. at the time. So Gamergate 2 is ongoing, and many of our fellow games that are target of a harassment campaign received death threats. The lies! They always fucking lie like this. They always play the cry bully playbook. Always. Please, at least invent or use new words for fuck's sake. But they repeat the same overused words like NPCs. There are other words similar. They're synonymous of those words. You can use it. Oh man. Speak up. Block the anime profile blue check sock puppets. Sure. Many people were willing to use you for anime projects. Yeah, congrats. And you think that, well, these fucking leftards are going to use the ones that are got forked? I got news for you. Even they can't because they are their worst enemy. They can't play the virtual signal with those forks that got created based on this fucking shit show. And if they try, because they are NPCs, they are just going to have their own blood pleasure exploding over their heads. Because that the only thing they have is ideology. They are empty, sad people. They are empty. They made this fucking virtue signal at their own identity politics, their own persona, their own soul. And you have they are a fucking golem of shit. This case, yeah, it's better to keep laughing at them. Don't have sympathy for these idiots. Even if they try to save face, at the end of the day, they end up out of themselves. Because it keeps happening every single time. Yuri size up. Can I speak up by saying that going after users who want to avoid your product is not a great look? Common sense left out of the window. Se fue de sabático, cariño. Anti-discourse ideals that these people represent. It also highlighted a lot of coins between game reviewers and creators, but that's nothing new and probably unavoidable. As much as game devs are my people, gamers are my people as well. Yeah, that's the thing. Mm. Gamers, even at the end of the day, they are the ones that are going to support you. Get devs, even if you are your friends for a long or short time, those come and go around. Because when they are in an industry that is just so flooded with this indoctrination nonsense. Because, well, let's face it, gaming as the state it is right now, and Ubisoft give us the prime example, is just infected by the fucking globalist ideology. So they are going to use this industry to spread their nonsense. And they have a lot of sellouts from the DEI department to push it. But again, when gamers had enough, they just stopped paying for this. Inflation is just insane. They are going to keep buying video games, but they want to think wisely in what to spend their money. I just suggest you just play hentai games. You have far more enjoyment than this shit. And he said, so I think these are important points to consider. Failing to do what we continue to radicalize discussion and antagonize people involved in our industry. Yeah, funny how they always radicalize the ones that have the money, that they are not far left degenerates. Ah man. And he continued, that's fair, of course. But what from I have seen people who create a community around avoiding SBI were taken mostly to themselves. They even self-moderate Steam curated to avoid any violation of the COC. I think putting the spotlight on that group of people was a mistake and attracted just the right crowd that would escalate this further. That's when the shouting started. Anyway, I don't condone harassment of my fellow devs. Ah, you play cock up with that. You were doing fine and then you decided to cock up here. But well, let's continue. This was just bugging me this whole time. Then some actions didn't help elect to a worse outcome, but nobody really wants to discuss the nuance. Every time must be binary, otherwise you are the enemy. Well, okay, that's terminalist. Yeah, you redeem yourself with that. It's always like that. If you just like some comment, right wingers, even some of them to this day, they fail to realize that they haven't participated in culture, and right now the culture is just focused on hate them and still want to integrate, while also on the far left lunacy that we always keep witnessing on social media, they are still going to attack you if you do not agree with them for as much as the range the as where they want to get you it is. Like the sky is red. If you don't say it's red, they will do every single shit that they have in their fucking playbook to destroy your life. Literally Minecraft you. They they have at their hands ways to Minecraft you by proxy and not necessarily hire some fucking assassin from the deep web. Just like how they use with the Me Too movement and all this shit. False accusations, this from struggle snuggling and whatnot, because they don't want anyone to oppose to them. But it's easy to oppose to them. Just keep laughing at their stupidity. It's easy. And especially if someone wants to bend the knee to them, you have to realize, yeah, they were not your friends, your or allies. Give them the middle finger, just like these fucking enemies that hate you so much. And just to end this, no, that's fair, but the scope of the issue is way beyond what happened. No, it's not. It's not beyond. It's simple as that. People are normal people are tired of the fucking homosexuality that is being forced down their throats. With every single product they have the chance to buy, especially when it comes to games, because they grew up with it and looks and they had enough. Even if the game has some of homosexuality, at least they expect to be functional. But it's not like that. Why? Because they focus more on activist quotas rather to hire competent people. And I got news for you. Even the most competent people are just like the center. It's funny. It used to be like center left leaning type of politics. Now they're just considered right wing by the standard of these fucking lunatics. Ah, well, there you have it. They they destroyed Godot. New versions grew from the ashes. And even here, Godot is still trending. It's non-stopping. People keep retweeting all this. and it's not going to stop at least for a while. In a couple of days, it will die just as Godot corpse is just hanging there because they let's realize that that engine is is done. There's no chance for them to even retrieve that trust. For the folk, even for the whole reason I ranted about this is because they block the main paid contributors. It's like you were blocking an investor that gives you money. That would be classified as a fucking scam. At this point, I wonder if the Godot CEO and all these fucking idiots can be sued by the main paid contributors. I want to believe it is the case, but since it's just donations, I doubt it. But well, that's all I wanted to share here with you. Thanks for watching, and there you have it. Look, what could have been the next successor for Unity while Unity keeps crumbling? Looks like now they just give reasons to people to go back to Unity, and oh man, the fucking unsure of all of this. Well, anyway, thanks for watching and please take care.